Hello and welcome to Bakerstreet.coasters live, where today I am going to be on about what could be the next themed area of Legoland Windsor Resort. Now, over the past few years, we have seen many different areas come into play, such as Mythica, Lego Mythica. We've had Lego City, Lego Minifigure Speedway, which really doesn't have a area. We've got Lego Ferrari, we've got Miniland itself. We used to have Jungle Coaster, so in a jungle like Lego Technic area, Legoland, woohoo, yes, Legoland is a good place. Then you've got like something like Duplo Valley. Now Duplo Valley is very weird because you've also got stuff like Fairy Tale Brook, and Fairy Tale Brook is just mini little, it's like normal Lego bricks, not Duplo bricks. So I don't understand how that works. You also have Vikings, or used to have Vikings. The Land of Vikings. You have the pirate area. Don't know what that's called. You've got the Knights Kingdom, and then you also have Heart Lake City, which is quite a big place because it also is situated with the pirate place. However, that is all fun and games until you realise that we are missing quite a lot in Legoland's areas. So, for example, we've got Land of Vikings. Now, the only other ride that is themed to this area now is the Spinning Spiders, and I think that's even been rethemed to the local area, which is Pirates, the Land of the Pirates, I think it's called. Now, I think it will be an expansion on Ninjago World, as it is right behind it. Now, this is something which I thought. So we also have Lego Ninjago. Now, Lego Ninjago it's not as new, but there are multitudes of different dark rides of the exact same type, where literally you go like this and it uses your hands and hovering, and then it comes onto the screen. Very screen-based, which is very concerning, so I don't like screen-based stuff. But Lego Ninjago ride, there's only one ride, and it's their biggest area or Lego set which is sold globally. Now, with Lego Ninjago being in mind, because we've got a dark ride and we've got a little ride, we've got like a little play area bit, there isn't much to this area compared to other parks, where we've got a Zampala Air Race, I think it is, in Lego Dutchland, Legoland Billund, and then in Legoland Beijing they also have a new roller coaster coming themed to Lego Ninjago, and then you also have that dark ride. Now, that dark ride is nearly in every single Legoland across the globe. Now, with this in mind, Legoland Windsor is really missing out on Lego Ninjago, because yes, you've got the dark ride, yes, you've got this spinning little thing which used to be themed to Land of Vikings, but it looks like Land of Vikings are kind of just failed in its time, because it used to be loads of stuff like Spinning Spider, that used to be Land of Vikings. Now it's Land of the Pirates. You used to have Viking River Splash, which is no longer there, and it closed last year. And then you have the little spinning boat ride, which also used to be themed to Lego Vikings, and it's no longer there. So they've kind of took away all the rides from this area, and that does leave big in speculations between what could be this ride. Now, there could be some new theming, like it could be a new theme. I'm not quite sure what it could be, as it isn't situated on a hill, so it's kind of concerning to see. Oh, this is something. But I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what could be in this area. Like Coaster Glitch said, it could be a themed area. Something to do with the expansion of Lego Ninjago. Now, Lego Ninjago, like I said, is one of the most biggest playsets sold globally, and Lego would really benefit from that, because it would also help it get up there with other Lego parks. Now, that is just one aspect of a themed area. Now, there's also some huge speculation about what is going on with Mia's Riding Adventure, because at the moment it's staying two different names. It's got Autumn's Riding Adventure and Mia's Riding Adventure, but that's for a different video. Now, my whole video is set about what could be in the next theme for Legoland. Now, with the likes of Duplo, I can't see that leaving the park. There could be a re-theme of Legoland Minifigure Speedway, and I've said this in previous videos before, but if there is a retheme, it could be rethemed to their other huge successor, which is, well, their huge successive model, which is Lego Technic, because Lego Technic really do need that huge advancement in a Lego park, and I think there's only one land which has one Legoland which has a Lego Technic area, and that is Lego Deutschland, Dutchland. But apart from that, I think that area just needs to be themed to some sort of Technic. Like literally, you've got Ferrari, and that's also Technic partnership. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Lego Technic does need to be in a area, because we used to have a Lego Technic ride roller coaster, which was Jungle Coaster, and then they got rid of that because of height restrictions. So it'd be really cool to see Lego Minifigure Speedway somehow become Lego Technic in the future. But yet again, I don't think it is as fierce and as fast for that. So there could be a new roller coaster in the area of the Viking River Splash, which there used to be. Or we could just see another Viking River Splash come back and just do a different theme, like Lego Ninjago Splash or Lego Ninjago Rapids Ride. That would be pretty cool. Or Water Spin Just Stew. I don't know, but they could fit. Like I can't see them removing all that ride, as it may take too much, especially when it's all made out of concrete and they have to drain the whole thing. But yet again, I could see them remove it and become a new ride, and they benefit more off it. But yet again, in the future, we could see many different possibilities happen. Now, I can't see the removal of the Dragon Coaster, because the Dragon Coaster is the main thing. But I also think they're putting Lego Minifigure Speedway to make up for the fact that the Dragon Coaster, when it does get rethemed, it has a pre-successor which can take over its place. Now, I don't know how popular, because I haven't been back to Legoland since Christmas, I think it was. When was the last time I went to Legoland? The 30th? No. Yes, the 30th of... The 29th? I haven't been back to Legoland since the 30th of the 3rd, 2023, so January, February, March. Yeah, I haven't been back to Legoland since March, so that is actually quite a long time ago, I can't lie, which is pretty concerning. So yeah, it'd be really cool to see something happen with this area, and I'd love to see, like I said, I'd love to see a Lego Technic area come back to the park, because it just benefits so well. It fits in so well with Ferrari. It will fit so well into a minifigure speedway race, because you know, you got this racing sort of like roller coaster, and Lego Technic, it's all themed around this sort of roller coaster. Then you've got Lego Duplo. Can't see that changing. Can't see Lego City changing either, as they did just have a Zampala Madhouse come in quite a few years ago, and that really does complete the whole area of Lego City. And we also have Atlantis, which, well, it used to be called Atlantis, but now it is Lego City Deep Sea Adventure, which is your interactive submarine journey through a Silo Centre. And we're really privileged to have that, because every other place around the UK, no, around the world, does not feature a interactive ride. It's all walkthroughs through their Silo Centres, which I think is really, really concerning. Now, there could be something themed to the area around. So the Border Walk could have a... Now, I know it's like a water place. Then you got Mythica too. But I think from Mythica, there could be a ride, a new ride. Like Hydra's Challenge has been there for quite a while, and it could be something new. But yet again, it's like to see how... It's really nice to have a water ride there. Maybe a roller coaster in that area, but I don't think it's big enough. But then you've got Heart Lake City. Now, Heart Lake City is one of those rides... no, it's one of those areas which is very plain. So you've got the Legoland Express. You have Mia's Autumn's Riding Adventure. Or was it Mia's Riding Adventure? Now, that is probably the most thrilling ride in the whole park. I don't know about Legoland, I don't know about Minifigure Speedway, so this is from my own experience, but having Mia's Riding Adventure is one of the most thrilling rides, and I remember it opening back in 2017, 2014 or something. I remember it opening. Now that whole area is quite cool though, because it's like you've got the pirate show, which really just add up. You've got Heart Lake City, you've got Lego Friends shows going on, and you've got a really good strong link to Pharaoh's Kingdom and Lego City. Lego City has some really good theming, that's why I can't see that going. Also, Lego City is literally huge, I'm not even joking. You think of any Lego park, you think of Lego City. Then you have Kingdom of the Pharaohs. Now, I think this area could be revamped completely. Firstly, there are some like flat rides, there are 2 flat rides, a swing which doesn't go really high, so that could be themed, and then you've got a carousel. You have Aero Nomad, which basically is like a sky ride, About it's like a Ferris wheel, but not as tall. It's like for the younger generation. And then you have the main attraction itself, Toon Blaster. Is it Toon Blaster? Laser Raiders. Now, I think this ride really does need to be rethemed because firstly, it's not interactive. Well, it's interactive, but it just loses the theming. It's got some good Lego sets. It's not all screen based, but at the same time, they could just do something back. Alexa, repeat. Alexa, repeat. Ah. Um, and then you have two. Like I said, it's not screen based, so that's good. It's got some good interactive rides. It's very close linked to the one at Toon Blaster in Lego. No, in Chessington. However, the guns in the Laser Raiders in Legoland is a bit like the targets are huge. You, I don't like how the targets are huge, and they're really like the timeout zones are really awful in it, and the cars are static. The ride capacity is really low, and you've got to wait in this huge tent watching Clutch Powers, which was the first ever Lego movie produced, and I've got it on DVD. Yeah, watching Clutch Powers and then hearing the amazing music, but at the same time, it's got good theming around the ride, but I think the whole ride needs to be revamped into something new and something more interactive, something more immersive, not interactive, immersive, because it will make us admire the theming even more, and it just shows how much they can do with Lego. Yeah, again, going about immersive rides, we have to say it's a really good privilege to have the Dragon Ride as it is, because the Dragon Ride is immersive, has some really good ride capacity on it, like literally, and it has Merlin itself in the queue line. I mean, what else could you have more than Merlin? There's a lot of ladybirds though, and I don't know if that's just nature itself or what, but there's a lot of ladybirds. Now, I'm just going to keep out the Knight's Kingdom because that area is literally fine. You've got the Dragon Ride, the Nostalgia Ride, which is in it makes up, like, you think of the Dragon Ride, you think of Legoland, such as Lego City, you think of Legoland. It really does add up, that whole area, and you've also got Dragon's Apprentice, which we don't have in many other Merlin parks. And then you also have Merlin's Apprentice, which used to be in the Land of Dinosaurs, and now it's not there. So we also had some old attractions, such as like Sky Race, and that used to be themed to like some sort of space area. We don't have space areas anymore. It'd be really cool to see the Rebuild the World area change to